everybody, I'm so glad that you decided to come back to my channel, and this is your channel. And every week I am doing a featured product of the week. This is my second week doing it. I will link the first week here in a card or down below. Last week I did the Makeup Revolution contour kit that has a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush, and I talked all about it. And this week I have a product that I have just been enjoying. I've actually used it only a couple of times, but with spring and with this wonderful weather that we're having, at least here in Texas, we're having really good weather. It just made me think of spring and of peach tones and of just radiant. And today I just kind of went ham a little bit with the peach, but I just thought I don't have an eyeshadow palette that has bright colors. I have a few bright colors here and there, but most of my palettes, as I am sure most of your palettes, are warm neutrals or cool neutrals if you're a cool type of person. And so I thought I need a bright colored palette to really bring out the spring colors and just do some cool different eye looks, because you know, spring is not boring. It's spring. We have to, you know, take everything out. So I ran across this palette and I thought it was just the greatest thing in one palette. So this week's featured product is the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, and this one is in the shade Brights. And I know it looks bright because it is. It is so, so beautiful. It has reddish colors, it has berries, it has purples and lilacs, and all the way down here to this teal, blues, yellows, and greens. And it is just the ultimate spring palette. I've used it a couple of times and I think these colors are very, very beautiful. This retails for $17.99. It also comes in other 3 shades. It comes in warm neutrals, and I'll insert pictures here. It comes in warm neutrals, in cool neutrals, and in smoky and highlights. And I think my next one is the smoky and highlights. I think you can create so many beautiful sultry looks with that one. The warm neutrals is very, very beautiful. So if you're looking for a good warm neutrals palette, that could be the one for you. And also the cool neutrals is also very, very pretty. But I went for the spring one because I just needed those bright colors to create spring looks. The one thing I would say about this palette is that it does not have a mirror. But the good thing is that you can see the colors through this clear plastic. The packaging is not cheap. It's good packaging, but I would have liked it to be a little bit more sturdy, but it's $17.99 and you get 20 shadows. I know it's a little up there in price, $18 for a drugstore palette. However, you get 20 eyeshadows. The pans are 0.02 ounces, so they're on the smaller side, but I don't know, I think it's a good value. You get 20 shadows, about a little less than $1 a shadow. It's okay, you can't beat it. I think it's very good. Also, I think it's worth the price because the eyeshadows themselves are very good. Let me do a couple of swatches. I'm gonna go with this blue one, which I just went right straight to that one. I think is very, very beautiful. Look at that. I didn't even touch it that hard, and the powders are very soft. This is matte. Oh my goodness, you can create really, really pretty looks with that. I'm going to swatch the Sea Foam one, which I also love, and it's very, very pretty. And with those two alone, you can create such a beautiful look. I will have swatches of each of these shades at the end of the video for you to see. My lighting is kind of acting up and I want you to really see what these eyeshadows look like. So lastly, my last observation is I think that each of these rows was meant to be a look. I don't know if that's exactly what they meant for it to do, but looking at this palette, you can create a look with this row and then a look with that row and so on. This is like more the berry reddish toned eyeshadow look. This is more purpley, of course. This is your blue teal one, and this is the green yellow one. So you can totally go down the row, this row, and create a look with that. And of course, you can also, you know, mix and match depending on the eye look that you want. Is this a one and done palette? Maybe not, because you don't have that warm crease color, that transition color that you need to create depth and gradient in your eye. So, but if you really want to be out there, you can use a color like this or a color like this for transition. So let me swatch those really quickly. I mean, if you want to be adventurous, you can. And totally use those. I mean, those are hard swatches, but you can totally use those for transitions if you'd like to, because they are matte. So you can work it and just use this palette if you want a really vivid look. I usually just swatch. There's the lavender one. It's so soft and pretty. That on the lid is so pretty. You can also do a one eyeshadow look. Just take one of these eyeshadows, put it all over the lid, blend it into the crease, put a little eyebrow highlighter, inner corner highlighter, you're done. So I think this is a very good value, and this is why I picked this palette to be my feature product of the week. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe, like, comment, all those things that you already know what to do, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye.